Life, in its infinite complexity, often presents us with challenges that seem insurmountable. We face trials that test our limits, push us to the edge of our endurance, and make us question whether we're even capable of moving forward. But what if these struggles weren't just obstacles? What if they were, in fact, signs of something much greater, something divine even? Today, we'll explore a deeply powerful truth. Your battles are not random. They are proof of your purpose. Every challenge, every painful moment you endure is part of a bigger spiritual plan, a plan that is leading you to a higher version of yourself. In this video, we're diving into how life's struggles are not just about survival, but about growth. We'll unpack the concept of spiritual warfare and how invisible forces often try to undermine your confidence and energy. But we'll also explore the incredible strength you have inside you, the resilience that can turn any obstacle into an opportunity. By the end of this video, you'll see your struggles in a new light, understanding that they aren't there to defeat you, but to empower you. We'll also uncover the deeper significance of overcoming these battles, not just for yourself, but for future generations as well. Let's embark on this journey together, step by step, into a place of deeper understanding and spiritual liberation. Life has a peculiar way of testing us. At times, it seems as though the world is rising against us with immense force, as if every adversity has come together to knock us down. In those moments, the natural question is, why is this happening to me? Or what did I do to deserve this? But what if these struggles weren't random? What if, in fact, each challenge is a sign of something much greater and more meaningful? A sign that you have a purpose. Often, life places us in difficult situations, not because we are being punished, but because these difficulties have a deeper mission. They are like tests that prepare us for something grander, for a version of ourselves that we may not yet fully comprehend. It's hard to believe this when we're in the midst of the struggle. Pain and suffering often blind us to any other possibility. But the truth is that the battles we face aren't merely obstacles. They are signs that we are on the right path, the path that will lead us to discover who we truly are and what we are capable of achieving. Think of life as a sculptor and you as the masterpiece. When the sculptor begins to work on a block of stone, they are not there to destroy the stone, but to shape it, to reveal the beauty and form that are hidden within. In the same way, life's struggles aren't here to destroy us. They are here to shape us, to refine us, to bring out the strength within that we didn't know we had. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to prepare us for something much greater. However, this perspective requires courage. Facing our challenges with this mindset demands that we shift the way we view difficulty. Instead of seeing them as punishments or curses, we can begin to view them as indications of something powerful being prepared for us. Pain isn't the enemy, it's the teacher. Adversities aren't just barriers. They are the steps that lead us to the next phase of our journey. Have you noticed how many times after we overcome one challenge, another one quickly appears on the horizon? It can feel frustrating, but this is where the true nature of difficulties comes into play. They are signs that something greater is being forged in our lives. We're not being challenged by mere coincidence. Every battle we face is preparing us for the next phase of our existence, the phase where we reach our true purpose. No struggle is in vain, and the difficulties we face today are the very things that make us stronger tomorrow. It's important to understand that as we move forward on our path, life also places us in an invisible fight, a battle that isn't visible to the physical eye, but that exerts a tremendous force on our energy and our spirit. Often, the challenges we face are not just the result of external circumstances. They are a reflection of a spiritual war taking place behind the curtains of reality. There is a constant battle between forces trying to bring us down and those that are guiding us toward our greatness. The secret is understanding that these forces aren't just random challenges that arise from nowhere. They are reflections of the spiritual battle we are immersed in, and every step we take toward our evolution, Every moment we choose to overcome a challenge is a victory in this unseen war. Now, you might ask, but how can I win this spiritual battle which often seems so immense and incomprehensible? The answer is simple yet powerful. By focusing on our inner strength, we conquer our freedom. Every time we remain firm in the face of difficulties, we gain more ground in our spiritual battle. Every time we choose not to give up, we are one step closer to unlocking our true power. And this power, when finally recognized, is stronger than any negative force that tries to bring us down. Sometimes, the battle seems to be taking place within ourselves. Fears, insecurities, and negative thoughts emerge in our minds, trying to convince us that we're not capable, that we're weak, or that we're alone. But those thoughts aren't the truth. They are echoes of that spiritual battle, trying to make us believe we're less than we really are. The key to overcoming this inner struggle is understanding that our true strength comes from a place much deeper than the circumstances surrounding us. Our power comes from our soul, from our faith, from our connection to something greater. And to stay strong in this journey, we must protect our energy. Imagine that your mind, heart, and soul are like a battlefield where you must constantly shield yourself from negative influences. When we don't do this, we become vulnerable. Challenges become even harder, pain more intense, and falls more frequent. But when we invest in the care of our energy through meditation, prayer, or even daily habits that protect us from external influences, we prepare ourselves to face any adversity with more clarity and strength. This protection isn't just about keeping negative energies at bay. It's also about staying focused on what truly matters, our growth, our evolution, and our true mission. When we protect our energy, we become immune to the distractions that try to pull us off course. By keeping our spirituality protected and our minds clear, we become more resilient. And resilience is undoubtedly one of the most powerful qualities we can cultivate. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back from adversity, it's about transformation. It's about allowing the struggles we face to refine and strengthen us. Life's hardest moments are often the ones that teach us the most about ourselves. They show us what we're truly made of. They teach us how to endure, how to rise above, and how to see things from a higher perspective. Without adversity, there is no growth. Without growth, there is no purpose. The true strength lies in our ability to transform pain into power, to turn challenges into tools for growth. It's not the absence of difficulties that makes us strong, but the way we choose to handle them. Every challenge, every battle, becomes an opportunity to expand our inner strength. When we see our pain this way, it stops being an obstacle and becomes an ally. After all, pain has the power to teach lessons that nothing else can. It shows us what we are capable of enduring, how we can reinvent ourselves, and how we can emerge stronger than before. The scars life leaves on us are not signs of weakness. They are badges of honor, marks of resistance, of overcoming, of a spirit that refuses to be broken. Every scar we carry is a medal of honor, a testament to our ability to move forward. In short, the battles we face, no matter how difficult, have a greater purpose. They aren't here to destroy us. They are here to mold us. Every pain we feel is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more connected to our true mission. And when we understand this, we begin to see our struggles not as punishments, but as signs that we are exactly where we need to be, growing, learning, and drawing closer to our true purpose. Every challenge you face, every hardship that seems to come out of nowhere, holds within it a lesson that can transform your life. These moments of struggle are not meant to break you. They are the universe's way of building you into something greater. When we begin to understand this, we shift our perspective. We stop seeing ourselves as victims of circumstances and start seeing ourselves as powerful creators of our own destiny. But how do we go about seeing our struggles through this lens? The first step is recognizing that challenges are not always external. They can often reflect internal battles we are facing. Inner turmoil, fears, doubts, and negative thought patterns are all part of a larger struggle. These emotional and mental battles are just as significant as any physical challenge you may encounter. They are manifestations of spiritual warfare, and recognizing them is the first step to overcoming them. The truth is, spiritual warfare is happening all around us and within us. It's not always dramatic or obvious, but it's present every time we feel overwhelmed, discouraged, or defeated. This warfare doesn't take place in some distant realm. It's happening within the very fabric of our daily lives. Negative energies, doubts, and forces outside of our control try to influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions. These forces want us to doubt our worth, to feel powerless, to believe that we are alone and unworthy of happiness and success. However, the beautiful thing about this is that these forces are not as powerful as they appear. They only hold power over us when we allow them to. The moment we recognize that we have the strength to rise above them, their grip loosens. Our greatest weapon in this spiritual battle is our ability to remain connected to our higher selves, to that deep well of inner strength that we all possess. In moments of struggle, it can be easy to feel as though we are powerless, as though we are at the mercy of forces greater than us. But the truth is that these forces fear us. They fear our resilience, our ability to endure, and our capacity to turn pain into power. They are terrified of our potential, of the light we carry inside, and the transformation that is taking place within us. The darkness cannot withstand the light of our inner strength. It is in our darkest moments that we are called to shine the brightest, and when we do, the negative forces that sought to hold us down begin to lose their influence. This battle may feel exhausting at times, but it's essential to understand that you are not fighting it alone. The strength you need to overcome the obstacles you face comes from a deeper source. That source is your spiritual foundation, the connection you have to something greater than yourself. It's the force that enables you to rise after each fall, to keep going even when things seem impossible. This connection is what makes you unstoppable. There will be moments when you feel like you've reached your limit, when you feel like everything is falling apart. But in those moments, remember this: your breakthrough is closer than you think. You might not see it yet, but the pain and the struggle are creating the space for something beautiful to emerge. The path to growth is often paved with obstacles, but those obstacles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones to your next level of spiritual, emotional, and personal evolution. When you face challenges, remember that they are not signs of weakness, but proof that you are being tested. The universe doesn't throw obstacles in our way to punish us. It throws them to test our resilience and to shape us into the person we are meant to be. And the more resilient we become, the more we can withstand. The more we can withstand, the stronger we grow. It's a cycle of growth and transformation that leads us to the greatest version of ourselves. It's in this resilience that we find our true power. The more you persist, the more you begin to realize that your struggles are not walls but doors. Doors that open to new possibilities, new opportunities, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. Your ability to keep going in the face of adversity shows you just how powerful you really are. But resilience isn't just about pushing through pain without acknowledging it. It's about understanding the role that pain plays in your journey. It's about learning to transform that pain into wisdom, strength, and compassion. Every experience of suffering is an opportunity to grow, and every challenge is an invitation to uncover more of who you are and why you're here. One of the most profound truths about overcoming challenges is realizing that they often exist to help us break free from the limitations of the past, limitations that may have been placed on us by our upbringing, society, or even our own limiting beliefs. Many of us are carrying invisible chains of fear, doubt, insecurity, and shame that were handed down through generations. These are generational chains that were never ours to carry, yet they have shaped our thinking and our lives. The truth is, breaking free from these generational chains is one of the most powerful things you can do, not only for yourself, but for your entire lineage. You are the one who can break these cycles, who can choose to rewrite the story. When you make that decision to heal, to transform, And to rise above the patterns of the past, you are creating a new legacy for your family and for future generations. This is not just about personal growth. It's about breaking the chains that have held you and your ancestors captive and allowing future generations to experience freedom, empowerment, and success. Breaking free from generational trauma isn't an easy task. It requires immense courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to face the darkness that has been passed down through the years. But it is possible. And when you do, you not only heal yourself, but you pave the way for others to heal as well. The changes you make in your own life ripple out and affect those around you, your children, your family, your community. Your strength to overcome will inspire others to do the same. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to break free from the past and step into your future with greater clarity and power. Each victory, no matter how small, is a triumph over the negative patterns of your ancestors and a sign that you are reclaiming your power. As you continue on your journey, remember that the ultimate goal is spiritual liberation. Spiritual liberation is the freedom to live life fully, without the burden of limiting beliefs, negative influences, or external forces holding you back. It is the freedom to express your true self, to step into your purpose, and to live a life that is in alignment with your soul's deepest desires. The path to spiritual liberation is not always easy. It requires persistence, self-reflection, and the courage to face the truth about yourself and the world around you. But when you achieve spiritual freedom, you not only transform your life, but you also become a beacon of light for others who are still struggling in the darkness. Your victory over the challenges you face will inspire others to do the same, and together you will create a world that is filled with love, empowerment, and transformation. As you continue your journey towards spiritual liberation, there will be times when you may question whether the struggle is worth it. There may be moments when the weight of your challenges feels unbearable, and it's tempting to give up or retreat into the comfort of what you already know. But it is precisely in these moments of doubt that your most profound breakthroughs occur. Spiritual growth doesn't happen in the absence of struggle. It happens because of it. When you find yourself at your lowest point, when you feel as though you can't take one more step, that's when the greatest potential for growth is within reach. It's during these times that you are being forged into the strongest version of yourself. Every time you decide to move forward, despite the odds, you are strengthening your resilience, sharpening your faith, and embracing the transformative power of your struggle. Think about a sword. A sword, to become sharp and strong, must go through a process of heating, pounding, and cooling, each stage making the metal stronger. If it were not for this intense process, it would never achieve its potential. The same is true for you. Your battles, though challenging, are part of your forging. You may feel as if the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but remember, you are being shaped for greatness. And remember, too, that even in the midst of your struggles, there is always an opportunity for gratitude. Gratitude doesn't mean denying the pain or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. Gratitude is about recognizing that even in the hardest moments, there is something to be thankful for. It could be the lessons you're learning, the growth that's occurring within you, or the support you receive from others. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, and in doing so, it helps you maintain a sense of peace and perspective. When you express gratitude, even in the face of adversity, you align yourself with a higher frequency. This higher frequency opens doors that you may not even know are there. It helps you see your struggles in a different light and provides you with the strength to keep going, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. As you progress on your path, you may also find that certain people or situations in your life no longer serve you. Toxic relationships, negative environments, or habits that once seemed harmless may now feel draining or counterproductive to your spiritual growth. It's in these moments that you must have the courage to set boundaries and protect your energy. Strengthening your boundaries is one of the most important steps you can take on your journey of resilience and spiritual liberation. By creating clear boundaries, you are giving yourself the space and the freedom to heal, grow, and evolve without being pulled back into the negativity that you've worked so hard to rise above. This can be a challenging step, especially when it involves letting go of people or situations that have been a part of your life for a long time. But remember, your peace, your well-being, and your growth are far more important than maintaining unhealthy attachments. Setting boundaries is a form of self-respect. It's a declaration that you value yourself and your spiritual journey. And once you begin to protect your energy, you'll find that the clarity you need to move forward becomes more accessible. You will be able to focus on your purpose, your growth, and your evolution without the distractions of negativity weighing you down. But protecting your energy doesn't just mean distancing yourself from harmful people. It also means nourishing your soul with positive, empowering practices. Things like meditation, prayer, and daily affirmations serve as a shield, strengthening your spirit and allowing you to remain centered and focused, even in the midst of chaos. In addition to strengthening boundaries, it's equally important to cultivate a sense of spiritual hygiene. Just as you take care of your physical health, you must take care of your spiritual health. Negative thoughts, emotions, and external energies can build up over time, and if they're not cleared away, they can affect your ability to stay grounded and aligned with your true self. Spiritual hygiene practices, such as clearing negative energy, performing rituals of cleansing, and connecting with your inner spirit through meditation or nature, help you release what no longer serves you, making space for peace, clarity, and positivity. The more you take care of your spiritual well-being, the more powerful and resilient you become. You'll find that your ability to overcome challenges increases, as does your understanding of your purpose. You'll begin to recognize that the pain you once saw as a burden is actually the catalyst for the most profound changes in your life. Pain is the tool that shapes your purpose, and when you embrace it rather than resist it, you allow yourself to transform. And as you continue to embrace your journey of resilience, know that you are not alone. You are part of a much larger network of souls who are walking the same path of spiritual liberation. Each challenge you overcome, each victory you achieve, creates a ripple effect that touches others in ways you may never fully understand. Your resilience becomes an inspiration to those around you. Your strength in the face of adversity shines a light for others to follow. And by sharing your journey, whether through words, actions, or simply by living your truth, you contribute to the collective spiritual awakening that is happening all around us. It's not just about your personal growth. It's about the impact you make on the world, the change you inspire, and the legacy you leave behind. Your struggles, your pain, and your triumphs all become part of the story that will inspire future generations. Every time you rise, you create a path for others to rise with you. As you embrace your purpose and transform your pain into power, you will begin to realize that everything you've gone through, every hardship, every tear, every moment of doubt, has been a vital part of your journey. You were never meant to stay where you started. The challenges you face today are preparing you for tomorrow's greatness. And when you step into that greatness, you'll know, without a doubt, that you were always destined for this. Remember, your resilience is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about embracing your power, your purpose, and your potential. It's about turning every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. It's about breaking free from the chains of the past and stepping into a future filled with limitless possibilities. Your journey is one of transformation, one of awakening to your true self. The challenges you face are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where you rise, thrive, and inspire. Embrace your struggles, protect your energy, and trust that the purpose of your journey will become clear in time. You are stronger than you know, and you are capable of achieving more than you can imagine. Keep going because the best is yet to come. As you continue on this path of spiritual evolution, you might encounter moments where everything seems to be falling apart. In these moments, it's essential to remember that the universe or the higher power that guides you is not against you. These breakdowns are part of the breakthrough process. Sometimes, things have to fall apart before they can fall into place. What feels like the end is often just the beginning of something far greater. This is where trust becomes vital. Trust in the process, trust in the journey, and trust in yourself. In times of difficulty, it's easy to feel like you're walking through a storm with no end in sight. The clouds may feel overwhelming, and the weight of the rain may seem unbearable. But trust that every storm serves a purpose. Just as a storm clears the air and nourishes the earth, the challenges you face are clearing the emotional, mental, and spiritual clutter that has accumulated over time. They are making space for new growth, new insights, and new possibilities, but this process requires patience. Storms don't last forever. They pass, and in their wake, the air is fresher, the soil richer, and the world brighter. In your own life, you may not always see the immediate benefits of your struggles, especially when you are in the midst of them. However, as you move forward and begin to look back, you will recognize how much stronger, wiser, and more grounded you've become. This process of spiritual evolution is not linear. It's full of ups and downs, twists and turns, and moments where it feels like you've taken a step backward. But know that even in those times, you are progressing. The setbacks you experience are often part of the preparation for the greatness that is ahead. They are laying the foundation for your future. One of the most important aspects of spiritual growth is learning to trust that everything that happens, no matter how difficult, is part of a divine plan. This trust is not always easy to cultivate, especially when we encounter hardship or loss. But when we surrender to the idea that there is a higher purpose behind our struggles, we begin to release the need to control everything and allow life to unfold in its natural rhythm. This surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving into the flow of life and trusting that the universe has a plan far greater than anything we could ever imagine. Think about how the most beautiful things in nature often come through the toughest conditions. A seed must push through the soil, breaking its shell before it can sprout and reach for the sunlight. A butterfly must struggle to break free from its cocoon, growing its wings through the resistance. The struggle is what makes the growth possible. Without it, there is no transformation. Your own transformation is no different. The difficulty you face now is what will make you stronger, more capable, and more aligned with your purpose. And as you learn to trust the process, it's important to remember that your journey is unique to you. While it can be helpful to learn from others, it's essential not to compare your progress to someone else's. Each person's spiritual path is different, and the pace at which you move forward is not the same as anyone else's. Your journey is yours, and it will unfold in its own time. The only thing you can control is your attitude toward it. You can choose to face your challenges with faith, resilience, and an open heart, or you can resist and remain stuck. The choice is always yours. Another key to spiritual evolution is the practice of self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when we make mistakes, when we fall short of our expectations, or when we face setbacks. But this self-criticism only adds to our suffering. In order to truly evolve, we must learn to be kind to ourselves. Just as we would show compassion to a loved one who is struggling, we must show the same kindness to ourselves. This means forgiving ourselves for past mistakes, not holding on to guilt, and allowing ourselves to be human. It's important to remember that you are doing the best you can with what you have in the moment. And that is enough. When you practice self-compassion, you begin to accept yourself as you are, imperfections and all. You stop chasing perfection and start embracing the process of becoming. You realize that your value is not determined by your mistakes or shortcomings, but by your willingness to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep growing. It's this spirit of perseverance that will carry you through the toughest moments of your journey. As you continue to cultivate trust, patience, and self-compassion, you'll begin to notice a shift in your energy. The more you embrace these principles, the more aligned you become with your true purpose. You begin to attract experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with your newfound energy. You are no longer operating from a place of fear or limitation, but from a place of empowerment and possibility. This shift is what allows you to move forward with clarity and confidence, knowing that everything you need is already within you. The more you step into your power, the more you begin to recognize the beauty and potential of your struggles. What once felt like a burden is now seen as an opportunity for growth. You begin to see your challenges as the very things that are shaping you into the person you are meant to become. And as you rise from each challenge, you become more capable of handling whatever comes next. Your resilience is the key to unlocking your purpose. The obstacles you face are not just tests of endurance. They are the training ground for your soul's growth. Every challenge is an invitation to go deeper, to tap into a strength you didn't know you had, and to align with the highest version of yourself. The more you embrace this journey, the more you will see that each step, no matter how difficult, is leading you closer to the fulfillment of your true potential. It's time to stop seeing challenges as burdens and start seeing them as the stepping stones to your greatness. Every time you rise, you become stronger. Every time you choose to keep going, you build the resilience needed to face the next challenge with even greater strength. Your pain is not wasted. It's the catalyst for your transformation, and your resilience is the key to your spiritual liberation. With each victory, no matter how small, you are stepping closer to the realization of your purpose. And as you look ahead, remember that your journey is not just about you. Your growth and transformation have a ripple effect on those around you. When you overcome, you inspire others to do the same. Your light becomes a beacon for others who are walking their own paths, and your resilience becomes a testament to the power of the human spirit. The challenges you face today are the stories you'll tell tomorrow. They are the examples that will inspire others to rise above their own struggles. And when you look back on your journey, you'll realize that every single moment of hardship, every battle you fought was worth it. It was worth it because it led you to this moment, this realization, and this version of yourself. The best is yet to come. As you stand at the threshold of your journey's next phase, it's important to remember something. You are already equipped with everything you need to succeed. The challenges you've faced, the pain you've endured, and the lessons you've learned have all prepared you for this moment. You are no longer the person you were when you started. You are stronger, wiser, and more resilient. You have transformed through the fire of your struggles, and now you are ready to step into the fullest expression of your purpose. It's time to embrace the fact that your struggles were never meant to destroy you, they were meant to refine you. Every hardship, every obstacle, every moment of doubt has been a part of your transformation, a process that has shaped you into the person you are today. And while the road may still have its challenges ahead, you now walk it with the confidence that comes from knowing you've already conquered so much. You are capable of far more than you think, and the journey ahead holds infinite possibilities. As you move forward, remember to honor your resilience. Take moments to reflect on how far you've come and the battles you've already won. This reflection will not only fuel your continued growth, but it will also remind you of the power you hold within. Your life is a testament to the incredible strength of the human spirit, and the more you lean into that strength, the more your life will transform in ways you never imagined. Don't forget that the struggle itself is sacred. Every moment of hardship carries with it an invitation to grow, to evolve, and to step into your highest self. By reframing your pain and seeing it as a catalyst for growth, you empower yourself to face whatever comes next with grace, wisdom, and unwavering strength. Remember, too, that spiritual liberation is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a lifelong process of growth, learning, and evolving. With every challenge you face, you will continue to deepen your understanding of yourself and your purpose. Your spirit will continue to soar as you break free from the chains of limitation and fully embrace your potential. As you break generational cycles, you don't just change your own life, you change the trajectory of your family's future. The work you do now, the healing you undergo, creates a ripple effect that will extend far beyond you. By embracing your purpose and transforming your pain into power, you create a legacy of growth, strength, and spiritual freedom for generations to come. You are not just healing yourself, you are healing your ancestors and your descendants. This is the power of breaking generational chains. The victories you achieve today will become the victories of tomorrow. Every time you rise, you inspire others to rise with you. Your light will shine brighter and your influence will spread farther. And as you continue to walk this path of resilience and spiritual awakening, you will begin to see how all the pieces of your journey fit together. Your pain, your struggles, your victories, each of these moments has been a part of a divine plan, guiding you toward your highest purpose. So, take a deep breath and honor the journey you've walked. You are a testament to the power of resilience, to the strength of the human spirit, and to the incredible potential within you. The struggles you face are not the end. They are the beginning of something greater. Your story is just beginning to unfold, and it is one filled with purpose, transformation, and an abundance of possibilities. As you step into the future, remember that you are the author of your own story. The battles you've fought have prepared you for the greatness that lies ahead. You are ready, you are capable, and you are destined for more than you ever imagined. The universe is waiting for you to step into your full power and share your light with the world. Your resilience is the bridge between where you are now and where you are meant to be. Keep walking, keep growing, and keep rising, because the best part of your journey is still to come. Thank you for being a part of this powerful journey today. I hope this message has inspired you to embrace your struggles as stepping stones to your greatness and to trust in the strength and resilience that lies within you. Remember, you are destined for more than you can imagine. Every battle you face only sharpens you, and your breakthrough is closer than you think. And before you go, make sure to check out our previous video. Your comeback will shock everyone and prove why you were destined for greatness. It's a deep dive into how you can turn your setbacks into powerful comebacks that not only change your life, but inspire everyone around you. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So, stay strong, stay resilient, and always remember, your story is just beginning. Keep rising, keep evolving, and always believe in your power. The best is yet to come.